In today's video, I'm showcasing fun, unique, and creative ways to use your wax seal stamps. If you're a stationery addict like me, you don't want to get these out of the drawer just once in a while for the odd letter or invite, and you don't have to because there is tons of different ways you can use these. So let's get started. Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Shayda Campbell, and on this channel I do art tutorials like bullet journaling, watercolor, and hand lettering. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And speaking of bullet journaling, last Friday we did our April plan with me. So if you're still getting together your April planner, be sure to watch that tutorial. And of course, for my patrons over on Patreon, I so appreciate your support. And right now you can go print the April planner printable. That's available for you. And thank you to Uniku for sponsoring today's video. All of the wax stamps that you're going to see me use and all the lovely metallic waxes, everything was provided by Uniku. And if you're interested in any of these products, I will be sure to link them in the description below. So what I wanted to do today was to come up with some fun and different ways to use our wax seal stamps to get sort of beyond just the wax seal on an envelope. And the first thing that I really wanted to try was something I'd seen online, and that's to put a little dried flower or a fresh flower, some sort of little sprig of greenery into the wax itself. You could use dried lavender for this or herbs. I'm using just a tiny little piece of a wax flower fresh from the florist, and I've got my glue gun here with the wax stick in it. That's really convenient when you're doing the wax. The glue gun sticks are really nice. You have a lot of control with them. And I just place my stamp onto the wax as usual, and it completely seals the greenery into that stamp, and it just becomes part of the design. Although the glue gun sticks are really convenient, you can also do this with the candlesticks. And what I do here is when I start with a candle, I light it, I let it sort of warm up the wax, burn down a bit of the wick, and then once that wick has been shortened a little, then I light it again. And this way you won't have such a large flame that sort of drips and is a little bit out of control. And I've even had it where the wax started on fire because the flame was just so large. So cut the wick down or burn it down a little before you get started if you are using the candle wax sticks. I just find that's a good tip. And here you can just see me sort of slowly and meditatively dropping the wax over the plant right at the tip of the envelope there. And I'm just keeping the flame very, very close to the wax so that it doesn't harden and there's no section of it that sort of hardens. Then I'm going to place my cute little crown stamp onto the leaf. And again, it's completely embossed and the plant is sort of captured there. This is perfect for a birthday card or a greeting, something you're giving to a friend. Maybe not something you're putting in the mail, but definitely something you're putting on a gift. So there's a couple of them that I did there. And I just thought I'll try out one more. I wanted to do something with even a little flower on it. So I've grabbed some of my purple wax flowers. I'm just using a little bit of pink wax. And the same idea, just get your stamp, make sure it's facing the right direction, and press down firmly into the wax. It's almost like you're pretending that the leaf isn't even there. You don't really have to worry about it, and just sort of go as usual. The next thing that I want to try is adding my wax seals to some gifts, and so sort of making this part of my gift wrapping, and I'll just place one right in the center of these two gifts. I've wrapped a little bit of twine around, as you can see, and then you're just going to put a nice big dollop of wax in the center of the twine. It's going to sort of seep out in a funny directions in sort of all over the place because of the twine. But wait until I take the stamp off, lift it off here. You're going to see it just gives this really cool look. It's very unlikely that you're going to get a perfect circle when you're going on top of that twine, but you're going to get something so much cooler. The wax sort of pools out in all directions. For the next one, I'm going to use this pretty bee stamp from Uniku, and I'm just, again, using my glue gun. So I have a lot of control with the glue gun. I'm able to sort of like aim the wax and work quite quickly, especially as compared to the wax candlesticks. And I'm placing a flower in this one, just putting a little more wax on top there. I sort of decided to add the flower at the last minute. I'm using this gorgeous metallic wax. I've got some golds, bronzes, coppers. This is sort of the bronzy color that I absolutely love. And those are all from Uniku. And as I said, I'll link them in the description if you're interested in the glue gun sticks. But that's what that looked like when it turned out. I mean, this would be so perfect for a small gift that you're giving a friend for her birthday or something. It's just a really elegant and special way to package a gift. And it's really not difficult, especially with the glue gun sticks. Now, for this one, I had this idea to sort of do a little bag, and yeah, this would be perfect for a small gift that you've just packaged in this tiny paper bag. I'm just sort of trying to even the bag out by placing it on this little glue bottle that I had handy in the studio. And then I'm placing the wax there on top of the string, trying not to burn my finger, trying not to let too much wax run down into the bag, which it didn't, it was fine, and just firmly placing the stamp. That one's a little finicky, and you can see the stamp didn't turn out perfectly, but I still got the beautiful floral design, and I was quite happy with it. Another idea is to use these cute little guys for decorating your bullet journal or your planner, so almost using them like stickers. You can actually create them ahead of time by pouring them or making them on parchment or a silicone baking sheet, and then all you have to do is take them off your silicone baking sheet, put a little piece of double-sided tape or double-sided adhesive, and you can just pop them in your journal. By thinking a little bit outside the box and adding some twine or ribbon or herbs and flowers to these wax seals, you can create design elements that are gorgeous and thoughtful and so lovely, and they become perfect for gift wrapping, for wedding invitations, for menus, even for product packaging. There's so many fun uses for these wax seals, and I hope you'll start thinking about them a little more creatively as I have, because you're definitely going to be seeing them in my bullet journal. Thank you again to Uniku for sponsoring today's video. As I said, all the products are listed in the video description below. And be sure to head over to my Instagram at Shayda Campbell, because there is a little giveaway from Uniku. So if you'd like to win some of these wax seals for yourself, definitely follow me on Instagram and look for the giveaway photo. I will see you next week with a new tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.